really hard tragedy in September, and it caused me to leave my job in September, like I said. And I just was feeling super down. Depression and everything that we just talked about was really robbing me of my joy, robbing me of everything. And thank God for people like Felix and Dorothy that were calling life back into my life. And well, I had life, but they were calling it back out of me and just really encouraging me. And it really struck me and Maxim and our family, like I said. And so we just really needed that hope again in our lives. And so in the financial aspect, it's been pretty tough. So to speed things along, if you guys know my money struggles, that gives you a background of why this is important. A couple of Tuesdays ago, we were doing the offering here at Journey. And of course, most of our conversations, we're getting married in October, and most of the conversations that we have is like, I don't know how we're going to get the money. I feel so useless. I'm not able to contribute. It's mostly coming from your paycheck. Like, how are we going to pay for all this? And that's mostly like what our conversations have been a lot. And then now coming back here where you have a bigger perspective that we're taken care of, that we have a good father, right? So we kind of like let go of that, and we're like, we're getting married. It's going to happen somehow, right? So like, whatever. So Tuesday, like 2 Tuesdays ago, I put in a larger amount in the offering basket than I normally would have, because I'm very survival protective of my money, because I'm like, this is the only gas money I got. Like, you know, if I'm going out to breakfast, I got to do that $5 menu at Samboco. You know, like, this is like the only money I have. So I put it all in the basket, and I said, like, very, very like peacefully, actually, I'm like, Lord, I'm not worried, because I know that you'll multiply this. And it wasn't even a second thought. Like, I'm not like looking out throughout my week, like figuring out where God's going to bless me. I'm like, I'll be fine. And I just dropped it in the basket. And then 2 days later, I got a part-time job offer from a friend of mine. And I had been searching for a job. I'm not searching because like my situation's a little particular. And everything about this job suits me in every way. The fact that it's part-time, that it costs me no gas money because it's less than 1 minute away from my house. And that it takes very little preparation work. I'm a part-time teacher, actually. And so it's something that I'm comfortable with. And yeah, it was interesting because it wasn't just like income that God is providing for me. It's also something that suits my schedule. I'm very protective of my time. I get overwhelmed easily. And God made this be something that I could do, you know, and do it well also. So I thought that that was a really cool moment that 2 days later, God is just like, I don't think God gives to you because you gave to him. I think he'll give to you whether you give to him or not. So I want to clarify that he will give to you whether you give or not. But I think that he honored my giving because I stepped out in faith and he honored it directly in a really obvious way. So I just wanted to share that. And then, ...
I guess it's my turn, right? So I think for me, so what happened was, so she did her offering Tuesday, and then I think Wednesday, I think Wednesday was payday, and all I did was let me get to work and like put in my time. I think that it's not a matter of how much it was, it's more of a matter of I just stepped out in faith. I put in my tithe. We all have bills, but importantly, like that was my main thing that morning. And I think it was more of a combined thing that we did for God. She didn't know until I told her after, like, I didn't be like, babe, is it okay? I was like, nah, like, boom. Like, straight up.
The anointing of Felix is on you.
And I think not just the job that he offered us, but also like our engagement party, like people blessed us. So it was more than, it was just, even if it was $1 that people dropped, I think that was just a blessing that someone gave us something, you know, and that's God blessing us also at the same time. And yeah, I just think that